The Bihar Public Service Commission exam, a ticket to a secure future, lakhs of students, years of hard work, dreams of government jobs. This year was no different. The 70th Combined Competitive Exam, held on December 13, 2024. Over 3 lakh aspirants all vying for a chance to serve Bihar. But then, whispers started. Rumors of a paper leak. The Bapu Examination Center. Suspicions arose. Had the exam been compromised? Students were outraged. Their hard work potentially wasted. Protests erupted. Demands for a fair investigation. The future of Bihar's youth hung in the balance. The allegations were serious. A paper leak meant an unfair advantage. Some students had access to questions beforehand. Others were left in the dark. The integrity of the exam was questioned. The credibility of the BPSC was at stake. The students demanded justice. They wanted a re-examination, a level playing field. They wanted their voices to be heard. The government responded. The BPSC acknowledged the issue, but only at one center, the Bapu Examination Center. They announced a re-examination, scheduled for January 4, 2025. BPSC officials denied widespread irregularities. They called the allegations fabricated. They maintained that the exam was largely fair. Students were divided, some were satisfied with the re-examination, others felt it wasn't enough. They demanded a complete cancellation. They wanted a fresh start. The situation remained tense. The re-examination date approached. Students continued their protests. They demanded transparency. They demanded accountability. January 19, 2025, Patna. The tension reached a boiling point. Students gathered near the BPSC office. Their demands were clear: justice for the leaked exam. The protest escalated. The crowd swelled. The police were called in. What started as a peaceful demonstration turned into chaos. The police resorted to force, lathi charge. Students were injured. Chaos and panic ensued. The images flashed across news channels. Public outcry followed. The government defended the police action. They called the protests illegal. They said the students turned violent. The opposition condemned the crackdown. They called it an attack on democracy. The incident sparked a political firestorm. The lathi charge sent shockwaves. Students were angry. Parents were worried. The incident raised questions about the government's handling of protests, about the future of students in Bihar. Furs were filed against protesters. Some were arrested, accused of rioting and unlawful assembly. Coaching centers were also targeted, accused of instigating the students. The protests eventually subsided, but the questions remained. Was justice served, or was it just another struggle? The incident highlighted the plight of students in a state grappling with unemployment.
Santaj Singh is not explaining properly. At one center in Patna named Bapu Exam Center is considered as Asia's biggest exam center, was conducting nearly 11,000 students' exam. At this center, videos of students came out in which students were writing exam through discussions. There were no discipline. Many students got exam paper delayed by 30 to 40 min. In one room, students got unsealed question paper. They boycotted exam. After the 13th of December exam, BPSC chairman denied any misconduct and said there were no issues in exam. But after few days, they cancelled exam.